4:32, time now for our weekly gathering at the Round Table, our review section where we cast critical ears over some of the pop pre-releases this week with expert help from gravel-voiced Welsh chanteuse Bonnie Tyler.
Whoa!
Hey! Good way, hero. So listen, come over to the microphone, you smasher.
I'm here.
You look gorgeous, and how are you? Everything all right?
Thank you. Your eyes are quite nice too.
Oh, listen, you still got that sore throat.
Oh, everything's going great. I've got my greatest hits album out.
I heard that, yeah.
Oh, I tell you, I'm so thrilled with the response to it, you know.
Well, okay, let's go through some of the hits. Some great hits that you've had. And a hero.
He's ruining your song.
I need a hero.
That's more like it.
Easy, girlie.
And then there's It's a Heartache. Nothing but a
Nothing
heart.
but a heartache. Keep in time, Steve.
And
It's raised too late.
Is she still lost in France?
I was lost in France.
That's great. That's lovely. That's lovely. And
Total eclipse of the heart. Oh, something a bit better than that, you know.
listen, didn't you sing? Tim was telling me that you sang at the big wedding, the Michael Douglas wedding.
I did. I sang. The connection is that Catherine is my husband's cousin, you know. So we were invited to the wedding, which was absolutely fantastic. And she asked me to sing. And she'd asked me when she came home a couple of months before the wedding if I would like to. I said, would I like to? I'm there like a rat up a drain pipe. So I said, she said, but the only thing is, she said, I don't want you to be, you know, stressed out at all. If you want to sing, great, we'd love you to sing Total Eclipse of the Heart, she said. But if we really want you to enjoy the wedding, so you don't really have to if you don't want to. I said, yes, of course I want to. But I didn't realise I wasn't on stage until 12 o'clock.
Oh no, nightmare.
Yeah, well,
I can't have a drink.
I never sing unless I'm absolutely sober, you know, and make up for it afterwards, believe me. But
Too much information,
Were you
really.
fighting drunk at their wedding at 2 o'clock in the morning?
No. I drank one glass of champagne from 7, and it was vintage, 7:30 until 12 o'clock, right? I was dead sober, I tell you. And it went fantastically well.
Wow.
What was the food like?
Oh, beautiful.
Was it vol au
like
vent
about
and
6,
pork pies?
No, a bit better than that, darling.
Hey, excuse me. There seems to be another voice in the room.
Oh, sorry.
Who's that woman?
I think it might be the UK's first woman of hilarity, Dame Jenny Eclair.
Oh, that's very kind. That's very kind. But I'm so desperate for any bits of gossip about the wedding. It's pathetic, isn't it? But every little spillage of gossip that comes from your lips, I'm just soaking up like a giant sponge.
Really? Yeah, I'll have to
Did she look nice? Did she look nice, Catherine?
Did she look nice? She looked incredible.
Did she scrub up nice?
Oh, I tell you what, talk about...
It was in the papers, Jenny.
Jenny is sitting here writing her next Edinburgh show, just getting a little tidbits.
Yeah.
I tell you what, Catherine is one of the few girls that you can see without a scrap of makeup on the night before, right? And
Yeah.
she looked absolutely stunning.
And she's had her eyes done as well. It looks even
You
better.
wouldn't catch me without my makeup, I can assure you.
So, listen, let me ask Jenny, what are you working on at the moment? You're doing Edinburgh this year?
I'm doing Edinburgh. So, well, what I'm working on at the moment is getting ready. I'm going to Sardinia tomorrow, so I'm packing my pants in my head as we speak because I'm not ready, you know. And then, yes, I'm writing an Edinburgh show and my novel that, you know, I'm now a lady novelist.
Yeah.
I've become so pretentious. I really have.
I like
That's why I'm wearing glasses these days.
Is it a sexy novel?
It's searing and poignant, and yes, there's some filth in it.
Wow. Sounds exactly like this show.
And that's coming out in paperback in the autumn, and I'm gigging about and just doing lots of daft things, really.
And you know now the gig is, we've got the tennis on in the background, but you have to concentrate on reviewing some of these singles.
Yes, Tim's being plucky, though, isn't he?
Oh, he's
But I'm
plucky so
waiting
far.
for him to sprain his ankle, because that would make me laugh a lot.
That's lovely. That'll really endear the people.
Fly the flag, Jenny. Just fly the flag.
The
That's
phone
great.
call's coming in now.
As long as you don't think that was me, I don't.
Here's our first one up for review on the Round Table.
Lonely hearts are welcome here. Take my hand, let's disappear. Serenity is almost here. Oh Lord, don't let life pass you by. Jump on in,
If You Want to Go Faster is the title track from Jerry's second album, Jerry Halliwell. Jerry spent her formative years miming to Madonna records, listening to ABBA, Michael Jackson and Wham. And then the Spice Girls came along, she became a star, and now she's on her own out there. This is, of course, the title track from the album. Tim Smith, what did you think?
I thought it was fantastic. Contains the immortal line, gimme, gimme, gimme some gasoline. You don't get that in many pop songs, do you? But I thought this was top-notch pop. It's throwaway pop, but it's great for the summer. And I read a really bad review of this, you know, in a paper or a magazine a couple of days ago. I don't think it's great. I think it's superb. It'll be number one.
Do you think it'll be number one? Really?
I do, yeah.
She's got a lost competition, though, the week she's releasing this. I can't remember who else. Destiny's Child.
Yeah.
There's some big names out that week.
Well, you've done your homework,
knows
haven't you?
it.
Look at you.
She-
I'm pop savvy, me.
Let me sit here corrected.
So, Jenny, what did you think?
Well, do you know, I thought you know that when you go to the fairgrounds, you know those sort of end of the pier fairground things,
Yeah.
and you're in the waltzer and the man with no teeth spins you round. Well, no, I was on one in Skegness. I took my sport act on a waltzer. And
He'll
he
be
got
back with the
off.
change in a minute.
He was sick. He was sick down his front.
Who was this?
I took a sport act on a waltzer in Skegness because I was gigging there, and he had to go and have 2 Nurofen and lie down. But that's that kind of song that goes with fairground rides,
Yes,
isn't it?
it is. Absolutely, I agree.
Yeah.
I've never thought of that, but it's a bloody good description, isn't it?
Yeah, but you know, you could sell that song and you could do it live.
How many would you give it out of 10, Jenny?
Well, I'd give the song 7 out of 10.
Thank you very much. It's set in a very eccentric style, I thought. Here's Bonnie Tyler. What did you think of that, Jerry Halliwell?
I really liked it. I really did. I thought it was very energetic. Actually, I think it's one of the best ones that she's done. I didn't like the version of It's Raining Men.
Didn't you?
No, I didn't like that, but I think this is great. And I know my nephews are going to love it.
What do you think of her? I mean, you're somebody with
I've
a
never
wonderful
met
singing
her.
voice, but what do you think of her singing voice?
Probably the same as herself. She knows she's not a great singer, but you know she's a great entertainer, isn't she? You know.
What about your own, your record collection at home? What do you have? What do you listen to in the car?
At the moment, Anastasia. She's got a bit more guts.
What a singer!
yeah.
Fabulous,
Eh?
yeah.
What a singer!
Yeah, and I like what's the girls you just mentioned now?
I forget. As soon as I
you
say
know,
something, I don't know what I'm talking about.
I'm a
Destiny's Child.
survivor.
Destiny's
Yeah,
Child.
Destiny's Child. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I think they're great.
I'm listening to
What's the
Johnny
matter?
Cash at the moment.
I think you two. It's like us two guys in some way interrupting on their conversation.
It's great, actually. I'm just going to watch the tennis, and you girls can just carry
No,
on.
I really like that.
Out of 10, then.
I would say 9.
Okay, listen to this.
Lord, there goes Johnny Amblesey. He might pass by in the hour of need. There's a lot of soul drinking from the well, locked in a factory. But there goes, but there goes, you have to get the honey. Then you don't go killing all the bees. Lord, there goes Martin Luther King. Notice how the door closes when the chimes of freedom ring. I hear what you're saying, I hear what he's saying. Is what was true now no longer so. I hear what you're saying, I hear what he's saying. You have to get the honey. summertime sun. Fall on the apple.
Joe Strummer wrote some of the all-time great Clash hits, punk hits. Johnny Appleseed is the first single to be taken from Joe's second album, Global A Go-Go, with his band, The Mescaleros. Here's Bonnie Tyler. What did you think of that? Joe Strummer.
Well, when he first started when he started the first sentence, I thought he was singing in French or something. I couldn't understand him. But maybe he was. I don't know. I mean, you'd have to run it back again. But it's good. But I didn't think it was as good as the first one.
Do you think it'll be a hit?
I don't really think it's what the radio play.
Yeah, I mean, where would it be played? Is it a Radio 2 hit, do you think?
Which is not fair, really, because, I mean, it's a good song, but, I mean, it's not that radio-friendly.
I think it will get some play on Radio 2, but perhaps not an awful lot of play. And I think it's the kind of record that does need, as Bonnie says, a lot of radio play to make it a hit. Because I don't think it jumps out and hits you straight away. And I know what she means about him singing in a foreign language. You couldn't actually make out what he was singing, but then you do have to remember he's an old punk rocker.
Yeah.
So he's allowed to get away with that. I think he's got a fantastic voice, always has.
But you take that Bonnie Tyler, I thought she was singing It's a Hard Egg.
Point taken. Yes.
So, how many out of 10?
Oh, for me, I'd have to listen to that again. I so wanted to like it because I'm a huge Clash fan and I've loved them for years and I'm an old punk rocker. 6, but maybe if I listen to it 3 or 4 times in the future, I might give it 8, but 6 for the time being.
Okay, Bonnie, out of 10?
Anytime today.
5 or 6, you know.
Here's Jenny Eclair. What did you think of that, Joe Strummer?
Well, morally, I can't give Joe Strummer less points than Jerry Halliwell. I just can't bring myself to do that. It would be wrong. Very, very wrong indeed. So I think you're right, Tim. It didn't quite leap out. I need to... I'm not humming it now.
Yeah.
I've
See,
got
we're about
Jerry
the same age, and you wanted it to be so good, didn't you?
Yes, but I need Jerry's song excavating from my head so Joe's can get in a bit more. But obviously, because he's Joe Strummer, he gets 8 points.
Yeah, just for being Joe Strummer.
Just for being Joe Strummer. Yeah,
That's
he
fair
deserves
enough.
those points.
Absolutely, that's fair enough, isn't it?
I like the criteria they're using this afternoon for the judging. Yes, absolutely fair.
And what do you get? You get 10 points just for being... What did you say
No,
you were? An old punk rocker?
Yeah, and I'm an old punk rocker, but I gave it 6, but you didn't ask me for my mark for Jerry Halliwell.
What was your mark for Jerry
I've got
Halliwell?
to give Jerry Halliwell 8 because I liked it. And I think it'll be a big hit. So I've technically,
We've evened it out.
I've given Jerry more than Joe.
All right,
We
can
can't
we just
do that.
recap, everybody?
Could you
First
just
of
do
all,
all this again?
who's winning the tennis?
I don't
And
know.
then, who's winning the round table
Talk
so
to
far?
them, I'll find out about the tennis.
All right.
Estoy loca, enamorada de ti. It seemed to be like the perfect thing for you and me. It's so ironic you're what I had pictured you to be. But there are facts in our lives we can never change. Just tell me that you understand and feel the same. This perfect romance that I've created in my mind, I'd live 1,000 lives, each one with you right by my side. But yet we find ourselves in a less than perfect circumstance, and so it seems like we'll never have the chance.
Ain't it funny how some feelings you just can't deny, and you can't move on even though you try. Ain't it strange when you're feeling things you shouldn't feel?
Oh, I wish this could be real.
Ain't it funny how a moment could just change your life, and you don't wanna face what's wrong or right? Ain't it strange how fate can play a part
In the story of your heart, sometimes I think that a true love can never be. I just believe that somehow it wasn't meant for me. Life can be cruel in a way that I can't explain, and I don't think that I could face it all again. I barely know you, but somehow I know what you're about. A deeper love I found in you, and I no longer doubt. You've touched my heart, and it altered every plan I made. And now I feel that I don't have to be afraid.
Ain't it funny how some feelings you just can't deny, and you can't move on even though you try. Ain't it strange when you're feeling things you shouldn't feel?
Oh, I wish this could be real.
Ain't it funny how a moment could just change your life?
that you and me were meant to be.
Now, you see, to me,
How do you feel, Bonnie? Go, girl. Go, girl.
it's unbearably cliche, isn't it, really?
Bonnie Tyler just said, can you imagine having this in your record collection? We'll take that as you didn't like it then.
Well, it's just dreadfully cliche, isn't it?
I mean, it's all right if you're on holiday in a bar and you're having a good time, but I wouldn't go and buy it.
It's been done before, hasn't it? It's La Isla Bonita,
Yeah.
and it's something by Ricky Martin. And what else is it? Something by John Cicada.
Yes, very good.
Oh, John Cicada's pretty good.
Yeah, but you can see the video of this, can't you? I mean, I've not seen the video, but it'll be J-Lo. That was Jennifer Lopez, by the way. It'll be her dancing around a very, very handsome Spanish man.
With that incredible figure of hers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Covered
wow.
in coconut oil.
Looking like
It's a
Sally
greasy
Traffic.
thing.
Do you think her bum looks big in those jeans, though?
Yes.
They're J-Lo, not Sally Traffic,
No.
obviously.
What did you think, Sally?
Well, I thought it was a bit boring, really, but I'm not a fan of that particular genre of record. And the little trumpet bit in the middle, I felt a bull was going to make an appearance. I didn't like it really at all. Although I'm sure it's going to be a massive hit.
It will be a hit, yeah. But, I mean, she won't realise that it's all been done before, will she?
I have no idea. I mean, I could imagine Ricky Martin doing it, and frankly, I prefer to watch him doing it than her.
Yes.
if you know what
So
I mean.
What, the oily little waiter? The fat waiter? Looks like a pig. Yes.
Really? But I'm not very fussy, as
Jenny.
you know, Jenny.
I'm sorry, I
but-
can't get Ricky Martin.
Can you not?
No, I don't understand it. I don't understand. He's so obviously of the other persuasion, and nobody's saying it. Do you not think?
He's a very handsome man, I think you'll find, and people love him.
BBC Radio 2.
It's 8 minutes to 5. You're listening to The Round Table. So, Jenny, if you had to mark that out of 10 from J-Lo, how many would you give it?
Much more interested in what the traffic's like round the Elephant and Castle. Would you happen to know?
Well, I do, because the A2 was shut earlier on,
Oh,
so
so
it's
it'll
bound
be a
to be very
nightmare.
busy, yes.
A nightmare, similar to that last track. No, obviously, I have great respect for anybody who does anything, but I do feel orally assaulted and quite soiled by that last track.
It's going to get a low mark by the sound of it.
But it doesn't matter because it will go to number one. So what I say, it doesn't count. I will give her 5.
5.
Quite high, considering
Yeah.
how offended. I don't think anyone's been orally assaulted and soiled by a record on the Round Table before, actually.
Here's Bonnie Tyler.
3.
3 only?
Hard.
No, I'm not normally.
5. I mean, like you say, we've heard it all before, but it's okay. It's good
She
production.
kept in tune.
She did keep in tune. She remembered the words. And so I'll give it 5.
Okay. Jenny, we'll see you at Edinburgh then. When does Edinburgh start? Remind me.
Edinburgh, well, I'm there for most of August. I think I'm there from about the 4th or 5th of August. I better check my diary, hadn't I?
And what kind of wacky show will you be doing this
Well, it's
year?
called Middle-Aged Bimbo because that's what I am. The photo shoot is brilliant. I don't recognise myself in the posters. I look great. And so they'll all come and see this fabulous-looking freak of a 40-year-old, and then they'll see me and they go, oh, no.
You're a baby girl.
Well, no. But no, it's just the usual stuff, but a bit more bitter.
I love watching you. Jenny's been sat here munching polos throughout. You know, there's a new polo you can buy now. Look.
Bonnie's just pointed out my fake tan's really bad on my hands.
She forgot to wash it off after she put it all over her body.
Listen,
I got it on too, but my hands are perfectly...
All right, girls, that's enough now. We've got to go.
Okay.
So listen, thank you very much for coming in. Bonnie, good luck with the greatest hits. Now, what about new material? Is it going to be something new?
I'm going into the studio in July with my band. August, sorry.
Yeah.
With my band. And there'll be a new album out in the new year.
Is it imperative that you work with people like Jim Steinman or not?
No, but I do like Jim Steinman, but he does write fantastic songs, obviously, but he just takes too long, He spends more of the time eating in the studio than producing,
I don't need to know that.
A bit like you, then.
Yeah. Have a lovely weekend, everybody. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Look, it's Jenny Eclair and Bonnie Tyler.